Позволять.
To let. To let.
Родители разрешили мне пользоваться машиной по выходным.
My parents let me use the car on weekends. My parents let me use the car on weekends.
Вчера вечером выпустили собаку.
They let the dog out last night. They let the dog out last night.
Она позволила своим детям совершать собственные ошибки.
She has let her children make their own mistakes. She has let her children make their own mistakes.
Лежать.
To lie. To lie.
Он лежит на диване после работы, чтобы расслабиться.
He lies on the couch after work to relax. He lies on the couch after work to relax.
Вчера она весь день лежала на пляже.
She lay on the beach all afternoon yesterday. She lay on the beach all afternoon yesterday.
Кот все утро пролежал на солнце.
The cat has lain in the sun all morning. The cat has lain in the sun all morning.
Поднимать, отменять.
To lift. To lift.
Она поднимает тяжести в тренажерном зале.
She lifts weights at the gym. She lifts weights at the gym.
Он поднял коробку на полку.
He lifted the box onto the shelf. He lifted the box onto the shelf.
Они сняли запрет на импорт.
They have lifted the ban on imports. They have lifted the ban on imports.
Зажигать, освещать.
To light. To light.
Каждый вечер он зажигает свечу.
He lights a candle every evening. He lights a candle every evening.
Она зажгла камин, потому что было холодно.
She lit the fireplace because it was cold. She lit the fireplace because it was cold.
Я осветил путь многим молодым художникам.
I have lighted the way for many young artists. I have lighted the way for many young artists.
Нравится.
To like. To like.
Она любит читать перед сном.
She likes to read before bed. She likes to read before bed.
Фильм ему понравился больше, чем книга.
He liked the movie more than the book. He liked the movie more than the book.
Им понравилось жить в деревне.
They have liked living in the countryside. They have liked living in the countryside.
Ограничивать.
To limit. To limit.
Клуб ограничивает количество членов.
The club limits the number of members. The club limits the number of members.
Она ограничила потребление сахара.
She limited her sugar intake. She limited her sugar intake.
Мы ограничили масштаб проекта, чтобы уложиться в бюджет.
We have limited the scope of the project to stay on budget. We have limited the scope of the project to stay on budget.
Связывать.
To link. To link.
Это приложение связывает ваш телефон с компьютером.
This app links your phone to your computer. This app links your phone to your computer.
Они связали два компьютера вместе.
They linked the two computers together. They linked the two computers together.
Ученые связали качество сна со здоровьем.
Scientists have linked sleep quality to health. Scientists have linked sleep quality to health.
Слушать.
To listen. To listen.
Она слушает радио во время вождения.
She listens to the radio while driving. She listens to the radio while driving.
Он внимательно слушал лекцию.
He listened to the lecture attentively. He listened to the lecture attentively.
Они прислушались к отзывам своих клиентов.
They have listened to their customers' feedback. They have listened to their customers' feedback.
Жить.
To live. To live.
Она живет в маленькой деревне.
She lives in a small village. She lives in a small village.
Он прожил в Испании год.
He lived in Spain for a year. He lived in Spain for a year.
Они живут здесь уже более 10 лет.
They have lived here for over a decade. They have lived here for over a decade.
Выглядеть.
To look. To look.
Он смотрит на звезды в свой телескоп.
He looks at the stars with his telescope. He looks at the stars with his telescope.
Она выглядела удивленной, когда услышала эту новость.
She looked surprised when she heard the news. She looked surprised when she heard the news.
Я искал свои ключи повсюду.
I have looked for my keys everywhere. I have looked for my keys everywhere.
Терять, избавиться.
To lose. To lose.
Люди постоянно теряют вещи.
People lose things all the time. People lose things all the time.
Во время путешествия он потерял паспорт.
He lost his passport while traveling. He lost his passport while traveling.
Недавно она похудела.
She has lost weight recently. She has lost weight recently.
Любить.
To love. To love.
Она любит путешествовать по новым местам.
She loves to travel to new places. She loves to travel to new places.
По выходным он любил ходить на рыбалку.
He loved to go fishing on the weekends. He loved to go fishing on the weekends.
Они любили друг друга много лет.
They have loved each other for many years. They have loved each other for many years.
Делать, принимать, добиваться.
To make. To make.
Он готовит завтрак каждое утро.
He makes breakfast every morning. He makes breakfast every morning.
Она приняла решение в срок.
She made a decision by the deadline. She made a decision by the deadline.
Они добились значительного прогресса в проекте.
They have made significant progress on the project. They have made significant progress on the project.
Руководить, справляться.
To manage. To manage.
Она руководит командой торговых представителей.
She manages a team of sales representatives. She manages a team of sales representatives.
Ему удалось закончить работу вовремя.
He managed to finish the work on time. He managed to finish the work on time.
Им удалось преодолеть все препятствия.
They have managed to overcome all the obstacles. They have managed to overcome all the obstacles.
Обозначать, ознаменовывать.
To mark. To mark.
Этот памятник установлен на месте битвы.
This monument marks the battle site. This monument marks the battle site.
Она отметила страницу закладкой.
She marked her page with a bookmark. She marked her page with a bookmark.
Это событие стало поворотным моментом в его карьере.
The event has marked a turning point in his career. The event has marked a turning point in his career.
Иметь значение.
To matter. To matter.
Для меня важно, чтобы вы были честны.
It matters to me that you are honest. It matters to me that you are honest.
Для нее было важно, чтобы она могла доверять своим друзьям.
It mattered to her that she could trust her friends. It mattered to her that she could trust her friends.
Ваше мнение всегда имело для меня значение.
Your opinion has always mattered to me. Your opinion has always mattered to me.
Означать, намереваться.
To mean. To mean.
Этот знак означает, что здесь нельзя парковаться.
This sign means you cannot park here. This sign means you cannot park here.
Она хотела перезвонить тебе, но забыла.
She meant to call you back but forgot. She meant to call you back but forgot.
Они хотели приехать, но не смогли найти время.
They have meant to visit but couldn't find the time. They have meant to visit but couldn't find the time.
Отмерять, снимать мерку, определять.
To measure. To measure.
Он точно отмеряет ингредиенты.
He measures the ingredients precisely. He measures the ingredients precisely.
Портной снял с меня мерки для костюма.
The tailor measured me for a suit. The tailor measured me for a suit.
Она определила последствия новой политики.
She has measured the effects of the new policy. She has measured the effects of the new policy.
Встречаться, соответствовать.
To meet. To meet.
Каждую пятницу я встречаюсь с друзьями за кофе.
I meet my friends for coffee every Friday. I meet my friends for coffee every Friday.
Она встретила своего любимого автора на автограф-сессии.
She met her favorite author at a book signing. She met her favorite author at a book signing.
Они соответствуют всем требованиям для работы.
They have met all the qualifications for the job. They have met all the qualifications for the job.
Упоминать.
To mention. To mention.
Во всех своих рассказах он упоминает свою бабушку.
He mentions his grandmother in all his stories. He mentions his grandmother in all his stories.
Она упомянула, что видела тебя на мероприятии.
She mentioned seeing you at the event. She mentioned seeing you at the event.
Я рассказала о проблеме менеджеру.
I have mentioned the problem to the manager. I have mentioned the problem to the manager.
Скучать, опоздать, упустить.
To miss. To miss.
Она скучает по своей семье, когда находится за границей.
She misses her family when she is abroad. She misses her family when she is abroad.
Он опоздал на автобус, и ему пришлось идти пешком.
He missed the bus and had to walk. He missed the bus and had to walk.
В этом году они упустили несколько возможностей.
They have missed several opportunities this year. They have missed several opportunities this year.
Двигаться, переезжать.
To move. To move.
Он быстро движется, чтобы поймать мяч.
He moves quickly to catch the ball. He moves quickly to catch the ball.
Она переехала в новый город по работе.
She moved to a new city for her job. She moved to a new city for her job.
За последние 5 лет они переезжали трижды.
They have moved 3 times in the last 5 years. They have moved 3 times in the last 5 years.
Необходимость долженствований.
To must. To must.
При езде на велосипеде необходимо надевать шлем.
You must wear a helmet when you ride a bike. You must wear a helmet when you ride a bike.
Мы должны были закончить отчет к вчерашнему дню.
We must finish the report by yesterday. We must finish the report by yesterday.
Из-за погоды им пришлось скорректировать свои планы.
They have had to adjust their plans due to the weather. They have had to adjust their plans due to the weather.
Нуждаться, требоваться.
To need. To need.
Ему нужны очки, чтобы читать.
He needs glasses to read. He needs glasses to read.
Ей нужна была помощь с тяжелыми ящиками.
She needed help with the heavy boxes. She needed help with the heavy boxes.
Мне неоднократно требовался ваш совет.
I have needed your advice on many occasions. I have needed your advice on many occasions.
Заключить, вести переговоры.
To negotiate. To negotiate.
Они заключают контракты каждый день.
They negotiate contracts every day. They negotiate contracts every day.
В прошлом году он вел переговоры о повышении.
He negotiated a raise last year. He negotiated a raise last year.
Мы заключили самую выгодную сделку.
We have negotiated the best possible deal. We have negotiated the best possible deal.
Если вам нравится наш контент, вы заинтересованы в обучающих материалах премиум-класса и хотели бы поддержать нас, станьте нашим покровителем на Patreon прямо сейчас. Мы очень ценим вашу поддержку. Ссылку вы найдете в описании этого видео.